go. To learn the golden mean of tennis, the best way to do it, because for almost everybody on the planet except professional tennis players, it's going to be a new pattern, a new hitting pattern for you. So the best way to do it is to first learn how to hit out of your hand, out of hand. And if you can do it out of your hand, then the next step would be, of course, to do it while playing or while working out. So I'll just very quickly visualize a little black dot right under the ball. That's where your aim is going to be for your racket. And so the step one is that you want to be about 2 feet away from the ball. Your racket's going to come down. It's going to accelerate into the ball from about 2 feet away. Okay. And then the next thing that's going to happen is you're going to accelerate. Your racket's going to go right towards that black dot, which allows you hand action and arm action to get a roll on the ball. You want a bit of a roll on the tennis ball, not a bong. A bong like that will produce no spin. You want to use your hand and your arm, and you will feel a little bit of roll, okay? It doesn't roll very far. If you see it on a video, it's very hard to see, but there is a very big difference between a bong and a roll. So from 2 feet away, accelerate into the ball towards the black dot, make it roll, and then make the ball launch out. If we're hitting that way, that's 0 degrees. You want the ball to go about 10 to 20 degrees. Now, if you're a very weak hitter, you might want your launch to be 30 degrees. If you barely can get to the net, you're going to want to hit it a little higher so it'll go deep into the court. So the launch angle is going to depend a little bit on how hard you hit the ball. If you hit it weak, you might want a little higher launch angle. If you're a pretty strong hitter, 10 degrees. The pros mostly hit 10 degrees, their launch angle. So a pro is going to be about like that, maybe a mid-range club player a little higher, and maybe if you're a very weak player, very small, very young, you're going to hit them about 30 degrees. So you're going to have to select what kind of launch angle you want. So the 4 steps real quick: accelerate from 2 feet away to the dot, make it roll, launch the ball. Those are almost like 4 steps you want to think about when you're hitting. So I'm just going to demonstrate. Now, the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to bounce the ball off the ground. If you're not used to hitting on the fly like this, then you want to bounce the ball first, just to get the hang of hitting out of hand. Okay, I'm going to hit bounce, off the bounce. So if you're just kind of beginning, you want to hit right off the bounce. And this would be how you start. First, get out, bounce the ball. Okay, now the next step after you do that, so get a bucket of balls and do this. Pick one, maybe do 50 balls until you have a good consistent hit off the bounce. Then the next is hit out of hand. That means the ball is not going to bounce. It's going to be much more similar to a rally ball. So here we go. And as you can see, all of these balls have good spin, good consistency, about a 20-degree launch. You may not get past hitting on the bounce, because it's pretty tough to hit a two-handed backhand or a one-handed backhand off the fly. I'll try it here, but I don't know. Let's see. That's off the fly. That's a two-handed backhand off the fly. A little awkward, pretty awkward. And then we'll try 3 more. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. So those are all pretty good hits, but you may not get past bouncing the ball on the backhand. Those are pretty high launch angles. I bring it down, but those are all pretty high launch angles, but they're all good hits. Good spin going into the court. So now next, the best thing to do is to hit off the ball machine. So